Hi everybody and welcome back to my Malagasy French Creole project here. We're going to take a break from the grammar to do a short review of a Conlang program that I specifically think is useful for beginning conlangers. We're not going to go into the difficult areas, but if anything, this is a great program for organizing what you've done and to continue to keep track and not forget of all the developments you've made along the way. So this is Polyglot. It is free to download, and I will make a link to it in the description. If anything, Polyglot is really nice to have for the lexicon. One of the biggest things is that I create all of these words, and I don't have that many here. I don't have the many put in, but it is useful to remember what you've created because I'm not speaking this language every day. But it's really nice to be able to quickly go back and look at all the words you have created. So you have a word, you have its definition, and it even gives you a part of speech, which you actually have to create in the part of speech tab here, but I haven't done anything but just name them what they are. For my purposes, the etymology button down here is really useful because this is a Creole, so every word does have a parent, whether it's external coming from French or Malagasy, or internal, which will develop from other words. So if I take a word here, this is favi, meaning woman, and I look at the etymology, I have put in here that there were two external parents, one from French and one from Malagasy, and they have developed into the current word, which is favi. There can also be internal parents that I could add here, a word that I've already created. And of course, you could keep developing this so that you can see the entire history of the word you've created and where I got it from. So where did I source this word from so that I don't forget in the future? I personally think the Phonology tab is my favorite simply because of the way that it automatically populates pronunciation into the lexicon. So every character that I type will come out in the pronunciation is what I put here. My Creole here is basically one for one, so it's not super complicated. So I don't have a lot of examples, but if I take my double vowels and I want them to come out as long in the pronunciation, simply go to the lexicon, and here's one here. So every time I have typed a double O into the lexicon input space, it will change the pronunciation here. So peso, and it changed. Peso, and it lengthened. So anytime that I'm going to type in another letter here, so a C is going to come out as a CH, it automatically populates simply because of what I have put into the phonemic orthography here. You can go even further if you use another alphabet with the romanization, or if you've even created your own orthography, your own writing system, and place it into this category. Lastly, the grammar. I only have a couple folders here because I've only created into this program as much as I have in my video series so far. So we have just verbs and clauses, and it's really just nice here so that I can remember my rules that I've created, so I don't have to go back and watch my own videos, because God knows nobody likes hearing their own voice. But that this will definitely grow to a full language grammar. So I've only brushed the surface here of what Polyglot can do. I haven't looked at the interactive IPA chart, which is really nice for people who are new to phonology. You can create quizzes for your own vocabulary tests. You can evolve the language as a whole, or just little parts of it where a specific sound appears in a certain environment. For those who really want to see historical language change or want to develop their language a little bit more realistically. And probably the best part about Polyglot is that you can save your language as a file and share it with others so you can pass your language around. If I were creating the new Esperanto, I could start with this program and send it to the UN. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you next time with another grammar video about our Creole. Ciao.